For as long as humans have walked on the earth, we have also run. In recent years, the sport of running has advanced to a level far beyond any athlete of the past and has caused engineers around the globe to design the optimal shoes for the sport. The Vaporfly is a running shoe created by Nike in 2016. According to information provided by Nike's official website, the shoe contains Nike's most innovative Zoom X foam, along with a full-length carbon fiber plate. Aylin Woodward of Business Insiders reports that the shoe is designed to increase a wearer's efficiency by 4%. Despite the amount of performance-enhancing technology in the shoe, it is being permitted for use in the 2021 Tokyo Olympics. Although universal ownership of the shoes could level the playing field, the International Olympic Committee should ban the use of the Nike Vaporfly from international competition because of its dependence on tech doping and the unfair advantage that it provides the wearer. Now let's take a look at two record-breaking runners, one who did not wear Vaporflies and one who did. In 1954, a runner named Roger Bannister discovered that he could become faster not by training harder, but by training smarter, and incorporating recovery days into his workout regime. Bannister became the first athlete ever to run a mile in less than 4 minutes in May of that same year, setting a groundbreaking world record, equivalent to putting a man on the moon for someone who loved the sport. Recently, another world record has been set by Eliud Kipchoge, who was awarded a gold medalist in the Olympics. The record that he set was a sub-2 hour marathon. However, this amazing accomplishment had not been formally recognized as a world record on account of the extremely controlled conditions, which were heavily optimized to help Kipchoge hit the time. Among these optimizations were a course with little variance, a team of Olympic pace setters, and a pair of Nike Vaporfly shoes. This is not the only instance where the Vaporfly proved to be significantly beneficial to the runner. The unbelievable marathon record being set while wearing Nike Vaporfly shoes is no coincidence, and the advantage of the shoe is even clearer when comparing runners who used them versus runners that did not. It was discovered that all three of the 2016 Olympic marathon medalists were secretly given a pair of Vaporflies for their race. According to Sean Engel, chief reporter for The Guardian, 31 of 36 podium positions were won while wearing Nike Vaporflies during the 2019 World Marathon Majors. The upper hand provided to runners using the shoe is undeniable, and it has proven to be quite the obstacle for runners not sponsored by Nike, and especially for those who are unable to afford the technology-advanced sneakers. So, if the Nike Vaporfly does provide an unfair advantage, how are we able to make competitions fair for all athletes? Well, the Nike Vaporfly shoe contains a lot of next-level tech that gives the wearer an upper hand, making competitions more difficult and unfair for people who do not use the shoe. However, there is a way to make Olympic races fair again. It could be argued that the widespread release of the Vaporflies would level the playing field for athletes, making the shoe acceptable for competitions. But at what point does a shoe make innovative technology an essential part of the sport? Competitive running is supposed to be part of a runner's speed, strength, and endurance, and putting it to the test. In order to make Olympic races fair, the International Olympic Committee needs to establish regulations against performance-enhancing technology and the concept of tech doping. To encourage them to do so, I'm setting up a petition against the sneaker and other shoes of its kind. With enough support from people who truly care about the sport of running, I believe that we can make a difference. So what would banning the Nike Vaporfly and other performance-enhancing technology look like for running? Banning the Nike Vaporfly would mean that runners would get the opportunity to bring their all to the table in a way that is fair and truly represents their skill. It would allow marathon organizations like the Olympics to stay true to the principles of running and would also make races fair. A widespread release of the Vaporfly shoe may level the playing field, but it is also important that race results are reflective of skill and not just technology. If the Nike Vaporfly was banned for use in the Olympics, runners would be able to truly represent all of their hard work in a way that is fair to everyone without the assistance of innovative tech. So to recap, why is it important that tech doping is not allowed in races? Running is a sport, and competitive running should exhibit the peak form of human fitness. It brings people from all over the world together to bring all they've got from the starting gun to the finish line. Competitive running takes intensive training and the building of speed and endurance. In order to preserve the nature of the sport, performance should be reflected from the hard work a person puts in and not the technology on their feet, which is why I want all of you to sign a petition to ban the use of the Nike Vaporfly from international competition. Together, we can make running fair for every athlete and preserve the nature of the sport. Thank you.